I was talking to a judge recently, and we were talking about human biases, and he made a very definitive statement. The judicial system is biased against Black and brown people. So, if you feel that statement is correct, tell us how you plan to impact that.
So I think that is overall, there's no reason to suggest that statement is not incorrect when you look at the data, yes. Right? So yes. I lead with data and I follow with compassion. So when we look at the data, we make a very strong argument that is true. We look at the percentage of folks who are arrested, the percentage of folks who are convicted, their sentences. In every category, right, Black and brown folks are overrepresented. So one of two things is happening. Either you have to believe that Black and brown folks commit more crimes, or you have to believe that there's bias in our system, right? Now, yes. When you take a look at the data does not support that Black and brown folks commit more crimes. The data does not support that proposition. So now we're left with the fact that there's bias in our system, right? The reason why I say I follow with compassion is because I understand why there's bias in our system, right? Because there's bias in our society. And you can't help but have bias when that is infused into a ton of the things that we see and hear as we grow up, right? And sometimes It's not even explicit where you're told to think negatively about a particular group. Sometimes it's simply the absence of that group in what you see and hear. When you only see one group being shown as the example of good, as the example of beauty, as the example of intelligence, and there's an absence of other groups, you get one message from that. It doesn't always have to be explicit where you're told Black and brown folks aren't smart, but if all you see are white people being shown as intelligent, you automatically get the idea that, oh, they must be the only ones. So it is the way in which we're raised, it's the messages that we get, it's the imagery, all of that is combined, and we're human. We take all of that in, and our brain, again, research suggests that our brain categorizes things just because it has to.